J.D. Power is an American data analytics, software, and consumer intelligence company. Founded in 1968, the company has been a pioneer in the use of big data, artificial intelligence, and algorithmic modeling capabilities that allow for better understanding of consumer behavior. The firm's business model has evolved to emphasize data and analytics and software products. Industry benchmarking studies are used to evaluate detailed consumer interactions and trends across the automotive, financial services, healthcare, home, insurance, technology, media and telecom, travel and hospitality, senior living, and utilities industries. The company was founded in 1968 by James David Power III. It is headquartered in Troy, Michigan, but has offices elsewhere in the Americas, Europe, and the Pacific. In March 2018, Dave Habiger was named President and CEO. Private equity firm Thoma Bravo, LLC announced it was acquiring J.D. Power in July 2019. The company announced a merger with Autodata Solutions, a provider of data and software for the automotive ecosystem, in December 2019. The Challenger's base 305 horsepower V6 won't satisfy thrill seekers. The modest engine mates exclusively to the 8-speed automatic, but in the heavy Challenger, it lacks the acceleration and excitement of rivals. The Dodge's Hemi V8 engines are another story. The 375 horsepower 5.7-liter we tested had plenty of juice to power slide on demand, and its guttural growl was gratifying. Those looking to maximize the Challenger's potential will want the 6.4-liter V8, which produces 485 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. We also drove the T/A392 with the automatic and admired the exhaust's cannon blast, startup sound, and baritone roar when prodded. While we're suckers for a manual transmission, the automatic is incredibly responsive to throttle inputs, with quick power on downshifts. The Challenger hustles through corners like a raging bull, seeing red, snorting aggressively, and swaying threateningly. The burly Dodge is a muscle car in the truest sense. It's better on the street and the drag strip than on 2 lanes and road courses. Since the lineup's redesign in 2015, the models we've driven have offered a compliant ride that's comfortable, but a bit unrefined. Compared with the sharper and stickier handling of the Camaro and Mustang, however, the Challenger is too soft in tight turns and its steering is too numb. The slow-to-react helm is well suited to leisurely drives and easily controlled power-induced tail slides. The rear-drive, V6-powered Challenger is estimated to earn 19 miles per gallon city and 30 highway. Adding all-wheel drive into the mix lowers those ratings by 1 and 3 miles per gallon, respectively. Challengers with the 5.7-liter V8 are expected to earn up to 16 miles per gallon city and 25 highway. Versions with the 6.4-liter V8 are rated up to 15 miles per gallon city and 24 highway. We've tested the all-wheel drive V6 Challenger and one with the 485 horsepower V8 and automatic transmission on our 75 miles per hour real-world route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen. Surprisingly, they both earn 26 miles per gallon on the highway. The Challenger has a classic muscle car interior, with a simple design inspired by its 1970s-era predecessors and comfortable accommodations. Compared with its pony car rivals, the Dodge is far roomier inside, and adults can actually use the back seat. Unfortunately, its rubberized materials resemble old vinyl rather than premium plastic, and rear visibility is lousy. The Challenger's broad front seats are comfortable for cruising, but even the optional seats, which have added bolstering, don't hug their occupants the way those in the Camaro or Mustang do. Dodge's Pony car has an extra 7 cubic feet of cargo space in its trunk versus the Camaro. This allows the Challenger to swallow 2 more bags of luggage than the Camaro. Fold the back seats down, and that advantage grows to 6. The Challenger has a big center console bin and a useful spot for a smartphone. Still, none of the cars we tested in this class was particularly adept at storing small items. Every Challenger has a version of Dodge's easy-to-use Uconnect infotainment system. The feature-filled unit includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration as standard equipment. Looking to get the lead out? Listen to Jimmy Page's spine-tingling guitar riffs with one of 2 optional Alpine audio systems, or the Cream de la Cream 900-watt, 18-speaker Harman/Kardon setup. This old-school coupe is available with some driver assistance technology, but buyers wanting more advanced tech will need to look elsewhere. For more information about the Challenger's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features include available blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert, available adaptive cruise control, available automatic high beams. The Challenger has average limited and powertrain warranties. Unlike BMW and Chevrolet, Dodge doesn't provide any complimentary scheduled maintenance. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. No complimentary scheduled maintenance. Today's muscle car is more than just a grumpy face with a bellowing V8 exhaust note. The Camaro's best party trick used to only happen with the steering wheel straight, but modern chassis technology makes Chevy's only 4-seater sports coupe an exciting dance partner. Available as a hardshell coupe or soft-top convertible, the Camaro packs some serious personality. Power has 3 tiers, starting with a 275 horsepower turbocharged inline-4, stepping up to a 335 horsepower V6, and escalating to a 455 horsepower V8 from the C7 Corvette. The current 6th generation Camaro is getting up there in age, as it has outsurvived the Cadillac ATS platform it's based on by at least 5 years. While its oldest nemesis, the Ford Mustang, enters another generation thoroughly remade for 2023, the Camaro remains largely the same, though we are not complaining. While its fate isn't exactly cemented, we still have hope that 2023 won't be the Camaro's final year, even while other muscle machines such as the Dodge Challenger and Charger fall limp after 2023. The base 275 horsepower 4-cylinder isn't slow. We tested a manual model that proved surprisingly quick, but uneven throttle responses and unpleasant, unsporting sounds relegate it to the budget buyer's choice. On the other hand, upgrading to the 335 horsepower V6 completely changes the car's character. The Gutsy 6 has its own distinctly searing soundtrack. The Camaro LT1 and SS features Chevy's iconic small block V8, with 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. Its tremendous low-end torque, linear power delivery, and chest-compressing acceleration are enhanced by the optional dual-mode exhaust, which erupts with a sharp bark at startup and thunderous sounds during wide-open throttle blasts. The standard 6-speed manual transmission maintains the enthusiast spirit. For cars not equipped with the 1LE package, the 6-speed manual transmission is standard. An 8-speed automatic is optional with the 4-cylinder engine, and a slick-shifting 10-speed automatic can be paired with the V6 and V8. The Camaro's astonishing chassis provides a car-and-driver connection. See what we did there? That's unparalleled among pony cars. Its solid structure engenders precise handling and a quality feel. Its well-balanced ride is firm enough to be agile on curvy roads, yet still compliant on rough surfaces. Paired with the 1LE setup, the coupes transcend their class, competing with sporting machinery with fancier names costing much, much more. The 1LE equipped models are taut on the track yet relaxed on regular roads. Their electrically assisted power steering systems have reasonable efforts and highly accurate responses. The hot Chevy completes the performance trifecta with excellent brakes. The brake pedal consistently provides progressive and reassuring response. The 1LE models get even more powerful, track-ready Brembo brakes. The 2023 Camaro with the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and an 8-speed automatic is rated at up to 22 miles per gallon in the city and 30 miles per gallon on the highway. The V6 and V8 powertrains are less frugal, with the 6 topping out at 18 miles per gallon city and 29 highway, and the 8 topping out at 16 miles per gallon city and 26 highway. Still, the latter engines performed well on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen. We've tested each of the Camaro's 3 available engines paired with the manual transmission, and they were all within 1 mile per gallon, plus or minus, of their government highway ratings. For more information about the Camaro's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. The Camaro interior is an improvement versus the previous generation, with better materials and a more modern look. Its comfortable front seats and straightforward layout are high points, but its tortuously small back seat and compromised visibility inhibit its practicality as a people carrier. An optional head-up display is useful and not offered in the Dodge Challenger or Ford Mustang. The Camaro also can be equipped with customizable ambient interior lighting, which adds a cool appearance. The Chevy outshines its rivals on the track and in the fun-to-drive department, but its back seat is basically unusable for adults. The Camaro is also outmatched in terms of cargo space and interior storage. It held the least amount of carry-on luggage compared to its space-stingy rivals, and has a laughably small trunk opening. Every Camaro has a user-friendly touchscreen that supports Chevy's Infotainment 3 software. While the larger 8.0-inch touchscreen fills the space better, the plastic bezel looks chintzy, and its downward angle is awkward. Otherwise, its mix of controls and organized menus is appreciated. Chevy's setup has everything standard: intuitive controls, attractive menus, responsive feedback, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that can be accessed without plugging a smartphone into a USB port. Although the Chevy Pony car also has less driver assistance technology than its rivals, it's available with several pieces of safety equipment. For more information about the Camaro's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features include available blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert, available forward collision warning, available rear parking sensors. Chevrolet offers a limited and powertrain warranty that compares favorably with Ford and Dodge. The Bow Tie brand provides the first maintenance service free of charge, too. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for the first visit. With supercar performance, an affordable price tag, and flashy styling, the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette honors the nameplate's decades-old status as an automotive icon, but with a mid-engine twist. The current C8 is the first generation to have its naturally aspirated V8 engine mounted behind the passenger compartment, which boosts Chevy's Halo sports car into the realm of exotic machinery. Its sharp handling and explosive acceleration are a match for sports cars costing tens of thousands more, but it's also comfortable and refined enough to drive cross-country. The C8 is offered as both a convertible and a coupe, and the hardtop model has a roof panel that can be lifted off to allow the sun to shine in. Its cabin is cozy but comfortable, and there's adequate trunk storage for groceries or luggage, making the Corvette an easy sports car to live with on a daily basis. Although the engine is in a new location, now behind the passenger compartment instead of in front of it, it remains a 6.2-liter V8, albeit one making 490 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. With the dual-mode performance exhaust that is part of the Z51 package, it makes 495 horsepower. The Z51 option also adds an electronic limited-slip rear differential, more aggressive brakes, and summer tires. An 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, a Corvette first, is the sole transmission. It is controlled by a push-button gear selector on the center console or two large steering wheel-mounted shift paddles. A manual transmission is not available. In our testing, we recorded a 0 to 60 mph time of 2.8 seconds, and the quarter mile in 11.2 seconds at 122 miles per hour in a car equipped with the Z51 performance package and the optional FE4 magnetorheological dampers. We managed a braking distance of 149 feet from 70 miles per hour and recorded 1.03 Gs on the skid pad. Even in base form, however, the new Corvette is capable of heroic handling and delivers big thrills on both road and track. The Corvette earns EPA fuel economy ratings of 15 miles per gallon city, 27 miles per gallon highway, and 19 miles per gallon combined. We subjected it to our own 200-mile highway fuel economy test and recorded 26 miles per gallon, 1 mile per gallon less than expected. The last generation, remember the Corvette with the engine in the front, managed a 27 miles per gallon result in the same test. The Corvette remains a pure two-seater, and the futuristic interior comes lined with materials such as leather, real metal trim, and imitation suede. It even has a fancy stitched headliner. Speaking of the roof, it's removable on the coupe, just like previous Corvettes, and it fits inside the trunk just after the engine compartment. The rear trunk can also accommodate 2 golf bags, and the front trunk offers space for luggage or cargo while the roof is stowed. The driver sits behind a squared-off steering wheel and a 12.0-inch reconfigurable gauge display. A large infotainment touchscreen is angled toward the driver for ease of use. The interior design takes the driver-focused concept to the max, bisecting the cockpit with a tall bank of switches for the car's climate control system. Overall, the Corvette's cabin is quite good. Upgrading to the 3LT package gets you upgraded materials, such as sewn leather on most of its interior surfaces, plus carbon fiber trim. The new Corvette's 2 trunk areas, one ahead of the passenger compartment and one behind the engine, offer a total of 13 cubic feet of storage space. Chevrolet says the Corvette can fit 2 sets of golf clubs stacked on top of each other in the rear compartment. In our testing, we were able to fit our set of clubs easily, so Chevy's claim seems valid. When it came time to see if there was room for our carry-on size suitcases, we were able to fit 1 in the Corvette's front trunk and 2 in the rear compartment. The new Corvette uses Chevrolet's Infotainment 3 Plus system, which features an 8.0-inch touchscreen with Bluetooth audio streaming, a 4G LTE mobile hotspot, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability. The system is easy to use and quick to respond to commands. The Corvette can be had with a limited number of driver assistance features, and none are standard on the base model. For more information about the Corvette's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Key safety features include available blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert. While its performance is amazing, the Corvette's warranty coverage is strictly average. At least the first maintenance service is covered at no cost. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for the first visit. Mounted in the rear of the 911 is a twin-turbo 3.0-liter, flat six-cylinder engine. The base Carrera has 379 horsepower, the S pumps out 443 ponies, and the GTS generates 473 horses. While every model comes standard with a ridiculously quick-shifting 8-speed automatic transmission, a sweet 7-speed manual is offered, but you'll have to shell out for an S or GTS to get it. The coupe and cabriolet have standard rear-wheel drive, but they can be fitted with all-wheel drive for four-season, high-performance driving. The Targa is all-wheel drive only. We've tested the base Carrera as well as several variations of the more powerful Carrera S, which proved its prowess at the racetrack and its incredible traction in adverse weather conditions. No matter the application, every 911 has astonishing acceleration, especially when the gleefully good launch control is utilized. At our test track, the GTS model bolted to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds when equipped with the 8-speed automatic. With the 7-speed manual, the 911 GTS delivered a slightly slower 3.2-second result in the same test. Porsche's optional sport exhaust system also helps enhance the experience by providing a fuller engine note. Best of all, the 911 is as comfortable as ever and also better to drive. Its steering is communicative and brilliantly direct, and the coupe and convertible have increased cornering grip and stability. The ride quality is surprisingly supple, too, despite the 911's amazing body control, which allows drivers to seamlessly switch between relaxed and spirited romps. With EPA ratings of 18 miles per gallon city and 25 highway, the Carrera S with the manual transmission is the most fuel-efficient 911. However, other 911 models' fuel economy estimates don't drop much farther from those figures. On our 75 miles per hour highway route, a Carrera and Carrera S, both equipped with automatics, earned impressive results of 33 and 30 miles per gallon, respectively. With the manual transmission, the Carrera T managed 30 miles per gallon in our testing. The 911's interior continues to look sophisticated rather than complicated, with a mix of buttons, knobs, touchscreen controls, and, for the first time ever, a large center cup holder. The gauge cluster also deviates from history, ditching the mainly analog instruments for mostly digital ones. While these screens have some user experience issues and can be blocked by the steering wheel, the central tachometer still uses a physical needle that follows the engine's revs towards its heavenly 7,400 RPM redline. The 911's low-slung driving position and supportive front seats are fantastic, and the steering wheel has a wide range of adjustments. We only wish Porsche used less piano black trim on the center console, provided more interior cubby storage, and gave this icon of a car a grander shifter than the stubby flipper that comes on automatic-equipped models. Although the 911 continues to offer seating for up to 4 in theory, the tiny back seats remain as hostile to adults as they were when 911s first hit the road in the mid-1960s. Every 911 is outfitted with a 10.9-inch touchscreen integrated into the middle of the dashboard. In addition to voice commands and buttons on the steering wheel, the center screen also features rotary push-button controls on the console. The infotainment system supports a Wi-Fi hotspot, wireless Apple CarPlay, and wired Android Auto. Porsche does provide 2 high-end surround sound systems that include a 12-speaker Bose unit and a 13-speaker Burmester stereo. Safety and driver assistance features. The 911 is available with myriad driver assistance technologies, including desirable options such as automatic high beams, blind spot monitoring, and even night vision. For more information about the 911's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. Key safety features include standard forward collision warning and automated emergency braking, available lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, available adaptive cruise control. Porsche's warranty coverage is standard for the segment, with the first maintenance visit covered free of charge. However, rivals such as the Jaguar F-Type offer more value by covering maintenance for up to 5 years. Limited warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for 1 year or 10,000 miles.